Hi love, click the link that I sent you in the on Instagram. You see the link that I sent you on Insta? Hold on. Yeah.
I made it.
You did. Hi love.
Hello. Girl, I'm looking like bedtime and you out here looking woods, okay? Nothing. You know what? Let me post. How do I want to share it? Can you hear me good? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can share it on my community tab and tell the night out that we on live. Let me see.
Some things. Now this I can do, but me by myself sometimes it's like
How do I get so if I get out, if I go out to go to my I can't come back?
I'll be lying if I tell you I do.
So it says that if I go out, I'm gonna be removed. But I wonder. I guess if I click it, I'll come back. Okay, let's see.
Good night, guys. What's going on? If you guys miss this bomb makeup look, you guys need to check my last stream. I just completed it. We're gonna do a double live tonight, which is gonna be crazy. Hopefully she can come back in. Hello. How are you? And welcome in. Ah, thank you so much. I'm giving very much beauty and the beast. Can she get back in? I'm waiting for simply Miss Kira to come back in so we can double live tonight for the people. That's funny.
Welcome
And welcome back to All Things Home on a Budget. Well, tonight I'm sharing with you a table styling inspiration that's on a budget using some Dollar General decor. Now, this was a last minute type of situation. If you decide to have a couple people over and it's the evening time, it's hot and it's winding down, and you have just a few minutes to get things together, well, I am a makeup artist. So I do beauty makeup, I do special effects. Yeah. I'm also an esthetician by profession as well too. So I do facials, mani pedis, body massage, waxing, hyperdermabrasion. I do um, electrolysis. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I do. If she can get back in. I wonder. Hi guys, welcome in.
Made it.
Yes, you did.
I was like, how the hell I'm about to get up back? It kept telling me that I needed to update YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but um,
Be the same, or you're gonna have your people over there and I'm gonna have my people. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have three people over here.
and I see, who is that? Does it say oily or Ollie, child? Okay, that's the last thing I see.
Yeah, that's the last thing I see too. Can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Good. So how you've been doing, my
Oh,
love?
I've been okay. I've been okay. I've been hanging in there. I've been hanging in there. Um, but when you were talking about going live, I thought you were meaning like when you would describe what you meant, it made sense. But I assumed you were meaning like just having to interact with the brand. I think that's for me is if I could have it where it's only people who are subscribed to me that can come in, I think I would like that. I know that it's about networking and meeting people and such, but I just, like I people are so weird.
It's like in your niche, you're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff in terms of like, outfits and stuff like that, and like you branch off into a lot of different things. But when you're dealing with like makeup and special effects, it's kind of the conversation is kind of limited. And then to explain what I'm doing and explain the difficultness or the products and stuff like that, not a lot of people gonna want to sit down in here, me talking, like they come here to see whatever they're coming to see, you understand? So I don't know. It's like I have a mixed feeling about it because I want to do it and I see other people do it, but you know, I
Right.
don't know.
But do you think if you I for me, okay, so this is how I feel. I don't like to go live because I don't have a lot to talk about. Kind of like what you're saying. Like a lot of the times, so for me, I think the smoother lives for me are when I'm doing unboxings because and I have conversation that keeps going. Like if I go and go live right now, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say. Hello, how y'all doing? And then sometimes you get people who will talk to you, so it gives you conversation and you talk back. But I'm not. I understand exactly what you mean. Where it's limited. I know I can keep going on about clothes, but it's like, well, how much? So I think if you go live about something, it'll keep you in conversation. people coming in there.
And then for my lives, what I've noticed, I have a lot of viewers, but not a lot of talkers. And then sometimes I'd be explaining things, and then sometimes I get into that zone of teaching, and I'm just teaching because then there's nobody talking. But I also want the person to watch it over who has the opportunity to watch it over, then learn something or whatever the case may be. So I don't know, it's a great area for me to be honest, and I'm trying my best to like see how it works for me. If you notice, like tonight I didn't come with my girls all, because I'm home, I wear a lot of teeny straps and stuff like that. Sometimes I really don't do meds in it, but
Girl, a lot of them come in when they see that. Well, they and then they whoa, yeah. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I don't know. Because the same girl that was in here earlier, she does lives as well. And mostly what she does, go live and try to do makeup, well, do makeup and stuff like that. She's a good girl. She's still learning. So she's not technically, huh?
Live.
Yeah. I found her like 2 nights ago. So I subscribed to her channel, and then she told me that she was gonna come over, and then she was like, go live. You need to go live and do it, do makeup on live and stuff like that. And yeah, but she does a lot of TikToks and stuff like that too. But I'm not a TikTok girly, so like TikTok doesn't pay the bills in Canada, so like I don't need to waste my time. Unless you have a ton of followers and then you have brand deals and stuff like that. We don't make money like that. So I'm trying to actually try to do something here so that I can make a little, kickback because these stuff are not cheap. Been there several times. I can't even tell you. When I went to the place where they sell special effects stuff, one contact lens is for 40 something dollars Canadian. I was like, why are you guys so expensive though?
Don't even know what that is in US, but it sounds expensive.
Ben Nye, like it's really expensive. So like latex, this little thing, $25 for this little thing. So this and this, $50 right here.
Have to kick out all that money and not seeing the fruits of your labor. See, that's a thing.
Nails, red. Outfit, like contacts. I when I go in, I go all in. So sometimes it's so hard to see you're putting in so much work and then you're still not getting anything. And then the other day, they told me only 8%, or like 8% of the people I think watch only like 8 minutes of my like videos or something like that, or majority of them only watch like 8 minutes. And I was like, is it because like I do like the pre
Hi.
look before? Hi. Because I do the pre look before, make they already see what's going on. Some of them I catch them. I catch them because they say something, and I was like, if you paid attention, you would know that this is not right or this is not whatever the case may be.
Size. Does the other one have stretch? I'm like, nah, I always say that. So I know you not you
Especially if I'm going to like watch it through, if it's not on my TV or something like that, you'll see me comment at as the video goes on.
the whole watching it on TV. And when I go through my analytics, it says that majority of the people watch now on TV. So sense as to why the comments are not as high as it used to be. But the comments help. So if it's slowing down with the comments and then they're not watching all the way through, like all of that is going to factor in your content not pushed out to more people.
Burners that I rotate to try to help me out where that is concerned. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't know. I really don't know what to say about it. Like I have like trying to find my tribe, but also trying to find people that are going to show up because I find a lot of times you build community and you show up for them, but do they show up for you? Regardless, sometimes I don't even like what they're putting out or it's not my thing, but I still show up, comment, share if I have to share, and watch it or put it on my TV. I have two phones. I can let it run, say my hi love, and whatever the case may be, and let it run. But some of these people never come one time under a video, anything like that. And it's so frustrating.
When it came to that, because initially that was something I did way back when, and I think where I messed up was that I built a big community with other content creators, and it's nothing wrong with you guys networking and coming together with ideas, brainstorming and stuff like that. But when you solely have a community of people, if you when you solely have a community of people who are also content creators, you can't expect them to show up. You know what I'm Oh, with the first, see, she understand as well. Like you can't, and so that I ended up realizing I used to pray and was like, Lord, I need to find a community of people who want to watch, not the ones who are creating content. Also, not to say that I didn't want to connect, but to make them, you need people who are not also content creators because they're going to be also working on their content, their craft, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying because when you do the community of okay, watch and I watch back, sub and I sub back and all of that, then it gets tiring. Like you said, some stuff with some of the connections we've made, we're not all of us are not in the field, but we all enjoy something about I think it's a person. And then we also see that they're talented. So it's like, okay, I want to support, I want to show up. But like you said, some people some you don't care to really I learned that, especially way back when. I'm just like I've been watching and yeah. So I understand completely what you're saying. And once you find people that show up who's not really creating content also, then that's when you're really, start I don't know. That's just my opinion. I know some people feel like support is community of content creators also, but it's just hard for you to watch everybody's content and make your
Hard, but then at least some of them just don't even try. That's just my thing. But it is what it is. Like I've learned my lessons. One of them I never asked to be her moderator or whatever the case may be. She just randomly did it. And then a time I went on and she took it away. And I was like, okay.
Okay, right. Okay. I have two.
So number two, you have never come under any of my videos or whatever. You might pass in my life once or twice, but you're not a steady person that's there. Sometimes I go back, even if I subscribe to your channel right now, I'm gonna watch at least three content, comment on three content at least. My presence is there.
The hard way because I was trying to show up for everybody, and it wasn't the same reciprocation back then. So I know exactly what you're going through. But she says she has two channels, but I learned to just stay true to what I love doing, and you will lose and gain in this journey. Absolutely, that ending part is definitely what happened with me for sure. You lose, gain. The people who's supposed to stay are gonna stay, and those that don't.
Like 100 and something subscribers, and I was there in that little area for a very long time, years to be exact. It used to be a couple of us. This other girl, she used to like wig reviews and stuff like that. We used to like go every week. We used to go on each other videos and whatever. And we got so frustrated because it wasn't moving. Our reviews weren't moving, our subscribers weren't moving. And it's like every time, every week, we're putting up with the same four people in the comments. And it's just like that. So I don't know. Now it's a little bit more different. Like my channel has grown, but it's growing, yes, but is it growing in terms of watching? Not really. When you are creating, it's so difficult, and for me, that I understand. Like when you have certain people who actually put a lot into their craft, that's where the frustration comes because I know you're spending money, you're investing in what you're doing. You're not just coming up here and just doing something, you know, bonkers. Like, look at this.
Right. Right. And she said, this is causing
The people. Because I'm going to take it off, and that's it.
absolutely that. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to have a one night we go live and invite all of the content creators to be in the building and just have a whole damn rant session. Like,
Doing really well, especially with that new channel. And I like how the last collaboration that we did, you got like, I think you got a lot of good subscribers from that as well too. So I'm really happy for you with that, to be honest, because I think that collab worked out really well for them, and also because they do this similar content. So me,
you're in a community with people who's doing something completely different. That's why I was telling you that I hope that you find your people, so that your community, so that by collaborating with them, you can be exposed to more, looking for that.
a lot of black creators who are doing this on the platform. Like I've seen two black girls who are doing it, and they're both, I think, in the United States or whatever. The one that I just showed you a little while ago, and this other one, but she's more like when she's live, she has TikTok over here, then she has YouTube right here, then she has something else, and I like, you can't do three things at the same time and then still doing makeup, and then I'm asking a question here, you're not answering me. It's like
Right.
it's too much going on.
Too much. Too much. But some people,
Too much going on, and I was like, yeah, I love doing the collab, and in that collab, I specifically said to myself, you know what, I'm not gonna do something like this because if I do something like this, it's gonna be too heavy for the viewers because they're gonna come in looking for ideas for their houses and stuff like that. Like this is gonna be too much, so I had to like do it in a way that is gonna be pleasing for them, and if they like it, then they can, subscribe. So it was a good collab, though. I'm not going to lie. I've gained like probably around 4 to 5 new subscribers, but I knew that it was going to be something similar to that, where there's a possibility that it might hit, and there's a possibility that it might be a big miss, but it is what it is.
and yeah, the whole YouTube and growth. It's literally a journey. I don't see how people be feeling like you could just do this and just make the money, and it's not the case. Oh, I didn't know that. So she has a community of makeup. Okay, I didn't even realize.
That you were doing makeup, before and stuff like that. It is so hard doing makeup content right now, and if it's not in the short form, people don't want to look at it. People don't want to see it, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't. Like, it burns me to sit down and spend so much money, time, effort to do all of this stuff, and then you put it on a social media platform and you don't get nothing in return. You don't get like I say this all the time. People that I know, this is the only platform that I have that has not. Well, now it's kind of in the same category with my other platforms in terms of like 2,000 whatever. On Facebook, I have like 6,000 something. TikTok 2,000 something. Like all of my, other platforms have like two something, whatever the case may be. You have so much people, and you've seen it. I've posted stuff. I'm tired of posting everybody's stuff. And I post them not because I want them to post me back. I post them because I believe in them. I believe in what is going on and I will continue posting. That's not going to stop me from posting. But I can count on my fingers how much people repost my stuff, no matter how beautiful it might be, no matter how professional it might be. It doesn't even have to be me, it could be my clients because my clients come in, you know, they don't do it. Oh, oh, beauty, hair, wigs. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even know that.
When you revamped or decided to take the direction of doing the budget the at home stuff, did you take it down or is it still up? And that's the thing about my channel, and I think that's why I'm on a struggle bus when it comes to this particular channel itself because I people are follow me for so many different reasons. They either came for some people came for the hauls. Back then, I did nothing but wigs, and then I did toy reviews, and then I did like I was just hopping all over the place, which I do like that I'm a melting pot over here because I get bored, and so yeah, I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. But I will say that by doing it this way, when you're a melting pot, it's harder for them to push you to whatever you're supposed to be going because of that, and that's what I've seen.
Don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I have never had the opportunity of like a long form video reaching. I think I only have one video that ever reached like 500. I think probably 400, 500 in the 6 years that I've been doing content creation. I've had probably shorts do like 1,000, 2,000, stuff like that. I had one video, but it was like not my content. It got like a million views or whatever, so I had to like take it down or whatever. But other than that, I have not got like a viral quote unquote moment. I've got a viral lives, like couple viral lives, where thousands of people come in and out. But as far as like content, like I haven't had that experience or to feel that joy to see 1K, 2K views and stuff like that. I haven't. But
You're using Chat GPT because Chat GPT, come on, open the door for me. Chat GPT give you all the ideas for content. And if you ever get into the brain fog where you don't know, that's how I can come up with a lot of stuff. But have you ever thought about doing a video with the like if you want to become a special effect artist that you should buy, like things that's like a helpful video, something that they can always evergreen content, what YouTube call it, that people can always search. Have you ever considered doing that? Like your starter kit for special effects makeup or something like that? Mm.
like a lot of special effects videos, but these only peak around October time like that when it's more like stuff. So people aren't gonna really tap into that until Halloween is coming up, and that's the kind of season to do the basic ones or the things that you need to start off with. Those are the times when those kind of content get pushed. But for a regular content creator like that, you have to be doing the ton of cutaways and that's like short form content. But then short form content we know not getting you nowhere on YouTube. So I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you have a question?
Certain videos, yeah. I've actually went to AI at this point and asked AI because I'm what I'm doing when I'm browsing and I'm watching people who are getting the views. I'm clicking to see, especially who's doing the same type of content. I love to do this. I'm clicking to see first off how far are they with their YouTube channel. Um, how many subscribers do they have? I noticed that a lot of the ones who do have the good views, the ones who do have the good views are the people who are newer. That has not even hit. I don't know. Like I honestly, at this point, to answer your question, I don't know what YouTube is looking for. It can be the thumbnail. I, I know it's not the content video because I'm coming with the. I just think I don't know. Okay, so let me tell you what happened recently. YouTube sent me like this little letter saying that something that I posted. Mind you, I posted this video almost 4 or 5 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
they docked me for it 4 or 5 years ago. I thought it was gone off the platform. You can't click on it. You don't see it. You just see the title. It got a 0x. All that is gone. They came back and sent me the same email last week, but had the this date, like the newer date, and said, "Hey, we noticed that you have this type of content on your channel, specifically that video, and we're whatever they said." But basically, I'm like, how the hell they can spin the block and tell me and like ding me again about something that they dinged me years ago? And ever since they did that, they sent me that video. I mean that email. I've seen lower viewership. And so honestly, it got me to the point where I'm like, if you notice, I have not made a long form video about it's almost going on because it's like what if it's giving what's the point? And I don't want to stop. I just know that maybe sometimes when I start feeling like that, it's time to break. So and then you don't want to stop completely because then you're gonna tumble all the way down to the bottom. So the best bet is to do shorts or lives so that they can see that you're still active. But get your mind right, whether or not how to pivot and what to do. But YouTube is tripping.
And I'm saying to myself, okay, how am I going to like do it differently to have elements of special effects, but still not do too much so that it can appeal to other people? I was like, how can I, do that? And I started doing. I was sitting down here for like 45 minutes and I wasn't satisfied with how it's looking. The color scheme that I went with, it just wasn't giving it. And that time I changed my nails, I changed my hair. The vibe was different. And I was like, this is just not working out. I said, you know what? Take a break, recuperate. Let's not do that. And then that's how I came out with the butterfly look like a couple days after. And then I did the follow up look, which just dropped today. And now I came on live and I did this one. Because initially I was gonna do this off camera, make a video and stuff like that. And I said, you know what, fine, let me just come on here, see what's gonna give, and yeah. Because I'm really now trying to get the watch hours down. But again, if the people are not watching the full content, the long form content, then the money is not gonna come in.
Just let it run. Like sometimes I'm listening Like if I'm hearing and I come back to the phone, like when I'm doing stuff, I watch those type of videos. Even I don't watch all of y'all videos. I've watched, sat, watched, and then I will be like, okay, well, I'm cooking or something. So I'm stepping away, but I'm gonna let it run because I know the importance of it. I think a lot of the people who watch don't, they're not really sure. But then they'll sit through a 2 hour vlog. I mean, some of them be like, yeah, I watch such and such, and I'm like, y'all be sitting over there, but you don't want to hate on nobody. But I don't know. It just don't, I don't know. And then I'll go and see what people are saying that they're watching, because that's why a lot of the times I'll ask my community, like, well, who else y'all watching? And then I'll go and see it, and I'm like, okay. And then sometimes I see it, and I'm like, but who am I to say whatever? Apparently, it's working. And I don't know. I'm not really sure. I can't even tell you. At this point, I did say that I'm not going to be so worried and concerned about a view. It's either it's going to get done or it's not. It's going to push out or it's not. I'm going to post or I'm not. That's it. Yeah. And I'll
Live streaming as one of the ways to come up here and do stuff. I've seen so much people who are not sleeping on their live stream, who's just up there doing shipping it. Like it's so much people I see on a daily. Like, what are you guys doing really? No substance, and then you have, the ones that I can't stand is the ones that are tarot reading. Oh, you have some kind of something in your heart. I'm like, you guys pissed me off so much with that piece of content. It's like they're out here and they have so much cards and then this in the background, and you're like, oh, you have to like. It's like people are really sitting on thinking that this is you. Yeah, not saying nay, but those ones just make me laugh. Honestly,
getting back together. Everybody's losing money and gaining money. Everybody looking for a job or not looking for, like, they're taking things that everybody collectively are going through, and then what I, it's just like, well, and people are tuned in here. Yeah, people are
to see like what they're talking about, and it's very general. Like it's very general, and it's like how Yes, honestly.
just throwing it out there to somebody, and it may be the same thing that somebody else. You never know, but it does keep people watching. That type of content keep people watching. That's for sure.
To get somewhere and stuff like that. But like I see it with this whole thing now that I passed 1,000 subscribers. That's good and dandy, but I'm barely getting 500 views on my videos, and like I do have people that come back into the live and all of that, but it's not a substantial. So okay, I know a solid 30 people is going to be in my lives all the time, if that makes sense. You know?
Stalling of the. I don't know if you a video to do, even short to do well, and then all of a sudden it stops. And I really want to know, like, what triggers the video from just no longer producing. Like, what happened? What the hell happened? I don't understand. It's questions I
I remember when I first got to your content, I think it was in COVID times. And I think I was gonna make my first purchase on Shein. I've never did the Temu. I just never did it. But anyways, I saw your content and I think you're doing something for Shein. And that time you had a little station that you just normally be in. A white background with a little bit of greenery. And you like leopard. I remember that because you every order that you have, you had a leopard piece in it, and whether it's a T-shirt or yeah. So I was like, I love this girl's energy, and I think it's because of what her name too that I normally follow. She's from Haiti. Um, very. She's now trying to lose weight and stuff like that. What's her name? What's her name? Ah, lovely girl, and I'm glad how she's
She got the low hair, the low hair. Yes, I know. I can't think of it now. Jamima.
I still love her, but do I watch her all the time? No. But when she goes sit down and talk about like a nice haul or purse or stuff like that, I like her energy and I like her vibe. And I think I get the same thing from you, where you guys can break out in a song. And that's my kind of energy, because that's how I am on a day to day basis with my friends. So, like, like that type of thing that I like to see. But I know and now to in this industry, you meet some good people. Some people fall off. Some people you expect them to have, you know, that bond and whatever, because they collab with so much people. But do you actually see them with them like now and stuff like that? No. She had to move back home because her father, and she's still making bank. Yeah.
Watching. She's on the list. A lot of those people that people are watching and watch me are bigger, so that gives me some type of hope because those people they have 100K and these people that they're watching, but a lot of them have vlogs. So I'm thinking, is that what everybody's watching and watch me? They want to sit and watch a vlog. Is that what's? But I don't really like the vlog. I really don't. Okay.
That. But it's like I think what's her biggest problem is like doing the hauls and then the stuff doesn't fit. So like she had a lot of times where she orders stuff and stuff like that. She loves Walmart. And then when she gets the clothes, they can't fit. So you have a whole haul and only three outfit fits out of the haul. Like, does that make sense? Sit down and do a video for 30 minutes? Yeah, so I think she kind of slowed down on that and then kind of pick up the vlog and stuff like that. But when she does it now, people still come up and pull up because, yeah,
That made me say the next time my goal is to try to do that. See if I can shorten what I because sometimes I'm editing and I literally have to cut out stuff because baby, I get to going on and on and on and on and on. And of course, some people be like they really like that, but then there's some people that don't. So it's trying to find that happy medium. Basically. It's because, like you said, if I can get through a video where I'm editing under 12 minutes, that's a quick video. I can knock more videos out versus me sitting trying to edit down a 40-minute, 30-minute video down to, so that's where I'm at. But the longer the video, the more higher your average view duration will be. Because for whatever reason, even if it's a short video, if my view duration is lower. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because like my last two videos, I didn't really talk and explain that much. I just put up pop up stuff on the screen and then let the music play out so that just in case you're home cooking or washing or whatever and it's on the TV, I don't have to be talking. Because I personally don't like to hear my voice to over and over and over and over. So for me, like talking, explaining every little thing is like, it's very anal to me and it's very like repetitive because I'm basically walking through the same steps all the time. So I was like, I need to kind of do it in a way that people can still enjoy the content. And if you really have a burning question or you want to know what I use, then just take the time out and ask me in the comment section. And I don't know how that is working. We'll see if the people love it because I post the other video today. And I'll say, okay, I'll see how that performs and stuff like that. Because for me, I don't like to sit down and hear the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Because it's gonna get boring at some point. Because sometimes I can remember when I first started, my first videos is just me just doing my makeup, music in the background, and when I'm done, I'm done. It was never me talking, never me doing anything, and they did pretty good. It did then. I got like 200 and something views. But then I started, wanting people to get to know me and stuff like that. So I started talking and talking more. This is the only platform that I talk. Like, honestly, TikTok, never hear me. Facebook, probably never hear me unless I post something that I was talking in. This is the only one that I actually talk. On my Instagram, too, I don't really talk like that.
When I put up content, even I'm talking about throughout, from Facebook, Instagram barely give me any type of girl. Facebook, TikTok, and here. When I put out the ones where I'm just posing and I put the size or something like that, it does okay. But when I get talking like y'all, let me talk to you real quick, and I'm really doing like a short form where I'm talking, that does more. It just does. It does better for sure. So I love.
And like put out your energy. It takes a lot. And then sometimes you don't want, like for me, I'm very Caribbean. So what I might find funny, a lot of people might not find funny. And my accent, sometimes people don't understand my accent. So it's like it's such a great area for me sometimes when I want to like really just, let loose and just talk and be free to talk. I can't do it because I normally talk fast. And then I can't talk fast because then people are not gonna understand what I'm saying. So I have to like tone it down, whatever the case may be. And like sometimes it just can be so much. Did you see the message? Or is it removed? She's basically talking about the energy on videos. I think she probably make a mistake or something. I don't. I think it's my chat you're seeing. So like, if you invite me to your live, then we will see your chat. If that makes sense. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What happened? I don't know what happened. Hopefully she comes back in, because I don't know what happened. Hopefully she comes back in. I know the life looks like she's still here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, your phone died. Okay. Because I'm just saying, like, it looks like you were still here in the chat. Oh, interesting. I agree. I totally agree, my love. I totally agree. I need to fix this lashes right here. I hate to see when you have on an old lash and it has like that discoloration right there. I hate to say it. I need to fix it. But you know, the funny thing about this special effects, I can literally take it off, like rip it off, and I can reuse it again for something else if I really want to. Which is so cool because everything right now, as you can see, is hard. It is super hard, so I can just literally rip it off and put it down and put it back on.
Girl, I didn't even realize my phone was dying.
Girl, when we're having a good time, time time pass away. But I think what is happening, like you're joining me, so that means like we're seeing my chats and my people. So then if you were supposed to host the live, then I will see your people if that makes sense. Oh, she frees up again. I don't know what's happening. I think her phone died again. I think. Not 100% sure. Yeah, I think her phone died again. The Crafty Doll, thank you so much for being a part of the live. I know it's late and you're probably next to your husband, but thank you so much for coming and sharing your thoughts with us. I really appreciate you for showing up and showing out. For everyone that's passing in and out of the live, thank you again for showing support. My co host, Simply Hero, her phone is dead. So she's charging it up and then she's going to come back on. We're night owls. We don't really sleep early. So we can be on here for hours, but we're not going to do that. I'm just waiting for her to come back on and then we can chop it up for a little bit and then we can say goodbye. Then I can start taking pictures. As you can see, everything is dry right now in terms of like the blood and everything. So before I take pictures, I'm going to put more blood on so it can look, you know, ripe and ready. But just know that if you book me for like a vampire face or something like that, yeah, it's not going to get your clothes dirty or anything like that, as you can see. It is super dry to the touch, like literally. And then you just have to reapply blood whenever you're ready. Yes, I figured that. I have you guys here. Let's take some quick photos. Oh, this is beautiful. That is dope. That is really dope. That is dope. I love that. I leave this, leave this. She was really dope. Okay. What we're gonna do before I take pictures and come off of this, because Kira looked like she went to bed. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to put on more blood so we can take the pictures and then get off alive because it's gonna be 1 o'clock just now. So let's get it together. Literally. Just adding more blood for a little bit more drama. And then we're gonna take these pictures and all of that. But thank you guys so much again for being a part of the part 2. Hope you guys sit down and enjoy this little live sit down chat with me and Simply Kira. We definitely have to plan something like this again and just sit down and chop it up with you guys. But yeah. So I'm gonna take my leave now. I'm gonna wait a little bit more just to see if she's gonna come back on. If not, we're gonna take some pictures, do a little bit of content or whatever, so that I can take all of this makeup off or whatever. All of the things we do for content, but you have to love it in order to do it. So, yeah. I'm gonna give her like 5 good minutes. In that time, we're gonna take some pictures. Ooh, I like this. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. You like that. I like that a little. That look cool. It's not bad, but I think the angle is a little bit weird. So let's key that back over. I think Kira's husband came home. Yeah, I like this better. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave you guys. Gonna make some content. look out for me to drop like a short or something like that. Without further ado, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Whoever you are, can you like the video? Probably no.